Hi, Capricorn. This is Jeffrey. I hope you're well. This is the right color. And I'm going to do a 3-card reading for Capricorn for the month of November. And I met a very nice, felt really calm Capricorn this evening. So that's nice. I figured, let me start with Capricorn for the Earth signs. Please like, subscribe, share. Press the button for notifications. If you want on one-on-one, I'm available. All the information is below. So this will be your 3-card reading for the month of November. Let's get to it. I'm kind of like running right through. I'm trying not to be long-winded. One, two, three. Okay, this is an interesting reading. So you get a 6 of 4 and then strength. Okay, so the 6 of swords, actually I did a little tiny reading for myself. And it's so funny because kind of the energy for everyone, what I'm really feeling is like everyone needs to step out of their comfort zone, and everybody collectively. This is just what I'm getting. We all need to stretch ourselves, whether it be emotionally, financially, sexually, psychically, all the lees. Ideally, surely, there are parties going on outside. It's actually Halloween night that I'm doing the readings. Okay, so you get victory. Yay! But the 6 is about perseverance, right? And probably out of all the signs, you're probably the best at perseverance. Like that's really kind of your, if everybody gets to wear a little medal, right? If all the signs get to wear a little medal, that would be yours. It's like, and then you get the 4. So he's a funny little card. There's a certain stubbornness about him. There's a certain apathy about him. There's a certain boredom in a way about him. Okay. But 4 is about stability, which I think is something that you cherish, right? Certain signs cherish it more than others. Certain signs, like, they don't really care. It's like, whatever. But you seem to be, and this is a general reading, so it seems to sit well with you. It seems to fit, right? And then you get strength. Strength is lovely. You get strength. Strength is a fascinating card. This card is really, really profound. This is about, it's a union. There's a real union going on here. There's like a union between spirit and body. And there's this understanding and kind of a contract in a way, or an understanding, a contract, a mutual, like a mutual beneficiary sort of thing. Okay. So you come in like in a good way, kind of like, yeah, everything's good. Everything's good. I'm just going to keep on doing what I do, right? And then I almost feel like it's almost like you have so much going on and so many things, so many it's almost like you're cooking, right? And you have your timing, right? Like I'm a good cook, so my timing is good. Like if I'm making something on the stovetop and something in the oven and something in something else, I kind of get everything together at the same time. I pretty much do. But if I add too many things, it's sort of like, oh, now my timing is off. And I almost feel like there might be an opportunity to add one too many things and to almost take on more burden than you than is like kind of healthy or comfortable for you. So because this one, I always feel like, so something's being offered him, and sometimes the energy is take it, and sometimes the energy is don't take it, or you were offered something, and I feel like there might be this opportunity, and you might be offered something, and it might be too much, and I feel like, yeah, maybe it could work out, but if you take on too much, it's almost like, let's say you're a juggler, I don't know how to juggle, but let's say you're a juggler, and you could do 5 balls, but if you add that sixth, they're all going to fall. Or you'd have to start using your foot as well. Uh, don't, this isn't the time to take on too much. This is the time, we're coming into fall. We're coming into like, going into winter time. This isn't the time to like, this isn't the time. It just isn't, you know. When things are more normal and more stable and more, we are, when we're all standing on sort of solid ground, that might be the time. And I have to say that most times when this card comes up, I generally say to someone, well, you're being offered a gift, so you take a gift. At this moment in time, I don't feel like that's the thing to do. I read cards by how I feel. Because I think ultimately, this isn't, so this is like an outward victory, right? Right, he's riding into town on his really rather crazy looking horse. If you look really close at this thing, the horse looks like, so he's kind of got it together, right? He's a leader. Then if you take on too much or take on someone else's stuff, that's the other thing. If you take on someone else's stuff, it might throw you off balance. And this is all about the balance. This is all about, so if you look really closely, his tail is between his legs, right? And she isn't prying his mouth open. He is willingly opening his mouth for her, saying basically to spirit, I allow myself to be used for my spiritual progress, for my soul's highest good. And I will conform to what God's will is for me in a way, basically. And the interesting thing about it is that it's not because she's like, mean. It's not like, she has a whip behind her. It's really her love that makes him willing. This is the way I see the card. It's her love and her compassion and her understanding that makes the lion willing to use it, to allow his strength, his physical strength, to be used as a vehicle for what's best for the lion and what's best for the spirit. Because it's, so I feel like if you take on too much, it might be kind of too much. So like if I was cooking that meal, and then someone came in and said, oh, well, I brought all the ingredients for a cake as well. It's like, The oven is full. We're good. I already have something for dessert. Don't confuse me. Don't mess me up. Don't, okay? You know, like, it's all right. Like, don't, more is more, and you know, mm, 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 mm. It's also because the other cards are so positive. You know, you have the six of this is a great card, victory, and then and this. It's almost like you're sated. You know, that's a very full plate and a lovely full plate. It's almost like, you know, you when you go and let's say you go to some smorgasbord or something, and they have everything, you know, and then you know you have two choices. You can leave there satisfied and sated, or you can leave there in like a wheelbarrow because you've eaten so much. You know, even though it's delicious and wonderful and abundant, you kind of overdid it. And now it's like I'm so uncomfortable. You know, like you'll be up all night because you know you can't even like move. So I think it's nicer to leave sated, you know, and not kind of take on too much, even though it might seem, you know, oh, you know, I don't think this is the time for extremes. I don't think this is the time to take on too much. I don't think it's the time to go there. You know, I just don't. It's fall. We're going into winter. We've had a really weird year. Like, be thankful that you know you have like the victory card and the strength card. Um, and you know the thing is too, like this thing could come in the guise of this is a gift for you, but I think that it could be too much. That's my take. Anyway, please like, subscribe, share. One-on-ones available. See below. Have a lovely November. And thanks for tuning in. And I'll see you soon. I don't know when, but soon. Okay, I have to put on the glasses to turn the thing off. Now I feel like, you know, I'm not as young as I look.